Seventh Sense Phonecast. Find out about us before you find out about you.
Hi, thank you for calling Seventh Sense. This is David Michaels at extension number 223. How can I help you?
Hi, David. I'm so glad I reached you.
How can I help you today?
Yeah, can you just give me a reading regard my career, just career directly? And if you have chance, love, and relationship.
So do you want a general reading? You want to go through all the areas, or you just want to touch on those two areas?
Just those two areas, career.
Okay, career and love and relationship?
Please.
Sure. Now, what I have in front of me is I have 3 decks of tarot cards. I have one on the left, I have one on the right, and I have one in the middle. I'm going to ask that you choose one of the 3 decks for me, please.
Left.
Left deck. I'm going to take the other 2 decks and I'm going to lay them aside. And I'm going to shuffle this deck really quickly. And then I'm going to lay them out and I'll tell you exactly what it is I feel, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Sarah, the first card that I am pulling up is the Moon card. Are you familiar with the tarot cards?
No, not at all.
Let me explain to you what I'm looking at, okay? So that way you can get a better understanding. The first card that is pulling up is the Moon card. This is a card that is set in a nighttime setting. There's a picture of a golden moon in the middle of the card, and it shows that there are 3 animals. There is a dog, there is a wolf, and there is a lobster with water inside this card, okay? Right next to that card, it is showing to me the hangman. This is a picture where there is wood in an arch, and there's a man hanging upside down from his feet. And right next to that card, it is showing to me the Justice card, okay? This is a card of someone who is a royal figure, who has a sword in one hand, and who has the weights in the other hand. Now, what this is showing to me right now, Sarah, is that there's a lot of things that are going on around you, okay? And the things that are going on around you is that this year is going to be a very productive year for you, okay? You're going to see that your days are going to get longer and your nights are going to get shorter. Business-wise, opportunity is definitely in the path. You're going to see great things coming for you this year financially. Because I'm looking right after that, I peel back and I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune card. And right next to the Wheel of Fortune card, it is showing to me the 5 of Swords. This is showing to me that financially you're going to have a financial gain. You're going to have a financial gain, but you're going to see something that's going to happen between now and the next 5 months. Okay? So I'm looking at May, late part of May or early part of June. You're going to have a business opportunity that is going to come for you. This business opportunity is either that you will take a new job or you're going to take a job promotion in the current business that you are currently set in. This is going to be very good for you financially, but it's also going to mean a lot more responsibility. It's not going to be something that we're taken lightly because there are other people that will be up for this job. It's not like it's a breeze. It is something that you've worked very hard to achieve, and it will be something that you will really appreciate, and it will put you in a better predicament. Now, right next to that, I'm pulling up some more cards, and the next card I'm pulling up is the Queen of Swords. This is a female that is sitting on her throne with a single sword in her hand, and her other hand is extended. This is showing to me the kind of person that you are. It is showing to me that you are a very level-headed person. You are the kind of person that whatever decision you make it and you own it. You are not the kind of person to hold on to things. Whatever you have to say, you're going to say it. Whatever you mean, you say. Whatever you say, you mean. Would you say that I'm correct?
Yes, absolutely. Totally correct.
But right next to the Queen of Swords, it is showing to me the Strength card. Now, this is a card of a woman who is made out of a spirit, but she's embracing a lion. Okay? And when she is embracing this lion, it is showing to me the kind of person you show yourself to be. You want people to think that you are stronger than what you are. You want people to see the harder layer, the harder shell. You want people to see that you can do things on your own and you really don't need help, and that you're the kind of person that you don't really ask for much. But the kind of person that you are on the inside is showing to me you are a very soft person. You are the kind of person your feelings can get hurt very easy, but it doesn't show to me that you let on that your feelings get hurt that easily. You are the kind of person that there has been a lot of people in the past year has talked good to your face and talked bad behind your back. You are also the kind of person that whenever one of your friends or someone that you love is there and that needs you, you are there for them. But again, within the past year when you needed people, they have not been there for you. Would you say that I am correct?
Yeah, 100%.
The next card that I am pulling up is showing to me the Fool card, but this card is reversed. Now, this does not mean that you're a fool, so don't take it that way. But again, you let on more than, you don't let on as much as you know. You are the kind of person you listen. You listen to your surroundings. You're very intuitive. You hear what people say. They don't think that you're listening, but you are. You pay attention to your surroundings. Would you say that I'm correct?
Yes.
But I'm also looking at the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is also turned upside down. What this is telling me is that in the past year, there has been a lot of things that has happened in your life. Money you had, money you lost, love you've had, and love you lost. Am I right or am I wrong?
100% right.
There has been someone you loved, someone you cared for, someone who you cherished. Someone who you gave a lot of effort, someone who you gave a lot of attention to. Someone who took the better part of you. But it seems like the harder you tried at times, the worse it got. You tried your best to hold on, but at the end you were losing your grip.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am looking at a card of the 10 of Swords, and then I am looking at the Death card. Now what that is telling to me is that there has been betrayal. This is a betrayal. This is someone who has betrayed you. Someone who took your love, someone who took your honesty and took it for granted. Would you say that I'm correct?
Yeah.
And it showed to me a separation. It showed to me a physical separation, but most importantly, it showed to me a spiritual separation. Yeah. Even though it shows to me that you still care, and even though it shows to me that you are hurt, there's still a part of you that has love. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, 100% right.
But there has been a lot of questions that have not been unanswered. Okay. I'm going to pause and I'm going to ask you, do you have any direct questions you would like to answer?
Yeah. Just basically like, but you're really 100% accurate because, I didn't think that I could leave. Like someone actually talked my trust and stuff like that. That was my ex. I was with him for 21 years and completely collapsed. Like I'm the person that really trusts people, but I don't wish him to be bad. I wish him to find someone else still, despite him of hurting me, I mean, it takes two to tango, so maybe I made a mistake also. But, like, my question is, what really going on with my love life? I mean, am I gonna,
Well, if you're asking if you're going to meet somebody, and if you're asking that will you ever be happy again, and when and where will you find true love, and will there be somebody that will love you and be faithful? The answer to your questions are yes, yes, and yes. You're going to find someone who is going to treat you the way you want to be treated. It's not like you're going to be treated as a princess, but you're going to find someone who will love you like a best friend. You will find someone who will have that interest in you as you will have in them. You will look to find this relationship, and I will tell you that this relationship will happen this year. It doesn't give me an exact date, but it does tell me that you will meet someone around summer of the year. Okay? and that you will meet this gentleman. I will tell you that there will be a letter J in his name. It's either going to be the first initial in his first name, or it's going to be the first initial in his last name. Okay? But I will tell you that you should... J, correct.
J is in James, like that?
Yeah, but it could be in his first name or in his last name. It doesn't necessarily mean that it could be, the first name. It could be the last name as well. I'm going to give you a description of what I see in your cards. Your cards are looking at a man who is roughly about 5'10", 5'11". I'm looking at a man who has salt and pepper hair. I'm looking at he's an older man, but he's not extreme older. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Wow. I haven't
Why
met
do you
that
say
man
wow?
yet.
Does this describe somebody to you?
No. It's like completely new.
Yes, this is somebody new. This is not somebody that you know already. This is something completely new. This is something that is going to be introduced to you. This is not somebody you already know.
Wow. So this is the guy. I hope that this is going to be the last guy I meet because I'm tired of trying.
You don't have to try for this relationship. It's not like you're going to have to try and it's going to be difficult for you. This is going to be something that is going to be effortless. Someone is going to introduce you to. It's not going to be like you have to look for him or he's going to have to look for you and it's going to be hard work. This is something that is going to be very, very, very good for the both of you. Something that's going to be able to, because he comes from a divorce. He's not a widower. He comes from a divorce. And you will find he will be divorced for a few years before he met you.
Wow.
Darker in skin. He's not black, but dark skin.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not white.
He's not white either. Okay. Financially stable too.
Financially stable. I do see that he has his P's and Q's together. All his T's are crossed and all his I's are dotted. He is the kind of person who has a great job. He is not the kind of person, to be lazy. I do see he is very, outgoing, very jokeable, likes to have fun, but he is not the kind of person to let on very quickly. It's going to take its time to progress. It's not like he's going to be all in a relationship with anybody for at least the rest of this year. You'll meet him, you'll date casually, you and him will be in good standing. But don't look for a serious relationship until next year with him.
Okay. Next year. Okay. Thank you. Oh, my God. That's really good, David. Thank you so much. My break's
You are
over.
so welcome. Thank you for calling into 7 Cents.
Oh, one more thing.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Did he have an accent or?
He does have, the reason why I'm going to say that he does is because of what I'm looking at right now in front of me. It does show to me that he has a olive complected skin, that he has a darker skin, but he's not from where you are. He's not what you would call American. He does come from overseas, but as far as his lingo or the way he speaks, the cards are not going to be predicting what his accent is.
Okay. So he's from different country.
Correct. He is from a different country.
Okay. I can't wait for my June. Thank you so much, David.
You are so very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
We hope you've enjoyed this 7th Sense Phonecast. Our gifted professionals are able to break through the confusion and point you in the right direction. Go to www.seventhsensepsychics.com. We all have a path in life. Let us help you find yours.